book up wide and meet adventures that wait for you. Live and learn and laugh and play whenever your dream comes true. You could swim along the river all the way to the sea. You could fly up in the sky above the clouds and trees. You could plant a flower garden up on top of the moon. You could swing through the jungle all afternoon. Wherever our story takes us, I can't wait to see. Yes, friends, come and read with me. It's online story time.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Online Storytime at your Grand Rapids Area Library. I'm Miss Tracy.
I'm Teacher Missy.
And we are so delighted that you're here with us today.
Yes, we are.
Hey, Teacher Missy, before we start, oh my gosh, that
I
looks
know.
delicious.
I know, I'm kind of drooling.
Oh, man. Before we start talking about that really nummy thing we're going to talk about today, you want to sing?
Oh, let's. Good day for a song.
Yeah, Storytime friends, would you join us and clap whatever you got to clap? Here we go. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, clap your hands. And I so want to hear a story. Hey, what do you want to talk about today?
Well, Miss Tracy, we were talking about this a little bit earlier. This is something I particularly like, and it has to do with food. And if you take a look at our picture here, what do you think that might be? It looks like a tall kettle.
And I see some vegetables.
And there are vegetables on the bottom, and it looks like there might be a big spoon or something in there. Yeah, you're right. It's soup.
Soup.
And I love soup. I love to eat it, and I really like to make it. My family, I'm kind of famous in my family for soup.
Oh,
yeah.
You could be famous in this room for making soup if you wanted to.
I could, and I would. I would do that, because I can never make soup. I have to make soup. Yeah.
Which means a lot of soup.
Yeah. I haven't quite mastered that since my kids left home. So.
Well, this time of year, I think, is perfect. I don't know when you're watching this, but we're filming this in the fall. And I think it's perfect for soup because the air, at least in northern Minnesota, is getting cold. And everybody has just finished their harvest. So
yes,
there's lots of vegetables.
Lots of vegetables. And it's a good way to eat lots of vegetables because you can just put them all together and make it taste good, and you just eat it right down.
Delicious. Hey, do you have any good stories about soup?
I might. Miss Tracy, check out this book.
Oh my gosh, I see a lady, a girl, a puppy, and a kitty. It must be about a lady, girl, puppy, kitty story.
I think it is. And that lady looks really interested in this little girl. But if you notice her face, she's kind of got what I would call a wary look.
Yeah.
Like you're not too sure what to think.
Or a big word for that is pensive.
Pensive. Pensive is a good word.
Yeah.
Kind of thinking, kind of wondering. Well, this is called Brand New Bubby. Brand New Bubby. What do you think a bubby is?
I know what a bubby is. A bubby is another name for grandma.
Oh, it's a grandma. Awesome. Well, the book was written by Sarah Aronson and illustrated by Ariel Landy, and it comes to us from Charlesbridge. That's our publisher. I wonder, and she's holding a dog. The dog kind of looks like her. Same color, curly hair. That's kind of fun. All right, let's find out about Bubby. Who is Bubby? When Mom married Michael, Jillian got a really nice stepdad. She also got a brand new grandmother. Please, call me Bubby, she said. Look at her face. Does she look excited about that?
She's not
really.
sure about that.
Jillian already had her Noni and her Gram. Bubby didn't get the hint. She smothered Jillian with bright red kissy lips that took a long time to wash off. She made plans for holidays Jillian had never even heard of. She was always cavelling, or was it kvetching? Whatever that meant. Wait until you taste my matzo ball soup, Bubby said. It's the best soup in the universe. Jillian couldn't believe her ears. There was nothing better than Noni's meatball soup, except maybe Graham's spicy gazpacho. She had no choice. In the name of Grandma's, it was time for a protest. Oh, and she's holding a sign with Bubby's name on it, and a circle and a stick.
That would make her feel bad.
That would make her feel bad. No, Bubby. When Bubby gave her a teddy, Jillian ignored it. When Bubby wanted to shoot hoops, Jillian refused to play. And when Bubby made dinner with all Jillian's favorites, Jillian said, "I'm not hungry," and "No, thank you," and "Please, maybe I'd be excused." I wonder how that made her feel. That night, Mom had it up to here. You know, moms do that sometimes. "Don't you think you're being tough on your brand new Bubby?" she said. "Well, technically, we are not related," Jillian said. Mom disagreed. "Family is more than blood," she said. "Give Bubby a chance." And she wasn't asking. The next time Bubby came to visit her, her hands were full. Jillian harumphed all the way down the stairs so that everyone would know this was not at all her idea. Bubby didn't seem a bit bothered. "Ready to make soup?" she said. I love the word harumphed. After preparing the broth, Bubby told Jillian to get her hands good and wet. "If you use a gentle touch, the matzo balls will turn out fluffy and soft. If you don't, they'll sink like stones," she said. "Where did you learn that?" Jillian asked. "From my Bubbies, of course," Bubby said, offering Jillian a spoon of broth. Jillian couldn't deny that broth was yummy, or that Bubby was not at all horrible. But she couldn't stop thinking about going to the theater with Noni, or bike riding with Graham. She didn't want them to feel left out, or even worse, replaced. And there she is with that soup. After a lot of stewing and simmering and another bowl of that matzo ball soup, she came up with a very good, very simple, very, very tasty plan. I wonder what her plan is. Very good and very tasty. Oh, she's writing an invitation. "You are invited to a super soup celebration. P.S. Don't forget your pots and pans." All three grandmas arrived at the same time. Dad showed up next. With him was Mom's grandma, the great Mama Nana. Wow, they got grandmas all over the place. At first, Jillian was worried she'd made a terrible mistake. Look at all three of them are in that kitchen just cooking away. I love it. But pretty soon, the kitchen smelled like a delicious trip around the world. Even better, all three grandmas had a lot in common. Much more than just the soup. Oh, look at these kisses on her face. Like soup, family was made with love, and there was always room for more love. Oh, that's it. I thought that was the last page, but I wasn't quite sure. And what do you think they did now? Are they having a big, kind of a big meal all together? Was there room for all the grandmas?
Absolutely, and they all made delicious soup. The one thing I love about this book is it ends with recipes for all those soups.
Well, it isn't that fun. And if you ever can get your hands on this book, you should look. Oh, look, there's one for matzo ball soup, which I have never had.
I have.
Is it good?
Delicious.
How can it not be? It's soup. Yep, there's a recipe right there. And here's one for an Italian wedding soup. Oh, I bet that's good. And then the gazpacho. I have had that. That's good. Yeah, that is good. Well, there was room for Bubby.
Hey, Teacher Missy.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Storytime friends. Does anybody want to make some soup? Actually, the kind of soup we're making is called a stew. And a stew usually has big chunks of things in it.
Right.
Oftentimes it'll have meat, which people call stew meat. It'll have big chunks of potatoes and bigger chunks of carrots than you find in a soup. Other than that, and the broth might be a little thicker, it's kind of the same thing. It's the same idea. We're gonna make a stew, but it's gonna be kind of a surprise stew. And at the end, I want you and you to tell me what kind of stew we have made. Okay? So I have my pot and I have my spoon. Look at that big spoon. Because we're gonna need to stir our stew. Okay, you ready? Here we have the ingredients that we're gonna use in our stew. And this up here is called an eggplant, and it's a kind of a vegetable. We have blueberries, we have an avocado, a banana, an orange, an apple, and we have some cream in this pitcher. And we're gonna make stew. Here we go, ready? Take an eggplant, put it in the pot, stir it, stir it, stir it a lot. Take it out now, what will it be? The prettiest purple you ever did see. We turned the purple eggplant into a purple color. All right, let's see what else we have here. What's next, Storytime friends? You're right. Take the blueberries, put them in the pot. Stir them, stir them, stir them a lot. Take them out now, what will it be? The prettiest blue that you ever did see. Oh my goodness. We have purple and we have blue. What's next? An avocado. Take an avocado, put it in the pot. Stir it, stir it, stir it a lot. Take it out now, what will it be? The prettiest green that you ever did see. Look at that, Storytime friends. The green of the avocado has turned into the green of whatever we're making over here. Look at that.
I love avocados.
And I love green. So
very
look at
cool.
that. Here we go. What's next? Take a banana, put it in the pot. Stir it, stir it, stir it a lot. Take it out now, what do you see? The prettiest yellow you ever did see. Look at that beautiful yellow color. Does that look delightful?
Very pretty.
And look at how they all kind of match. They all kind of fit together. It's almost like a puzzle. Huh. What do you guess, Storytime friends? What kind of stew do you think we're making? Maybe. Take an orange now, put it in the pot. Stir it, stir it, stir it a lot. Take it out now, what will you see? The prettiest orange you ever did see. Oh my heavens.
Look at that.
I almost think I know what we might be making here.
It's starting to look very familiar.
It is. Okay, let's try another one. Take an apple, Put it where? You're right. Take an apple, put it in the pot. Stir it, stir it, stir it a lot. Take it out now, what can it be? The prettiest red that you ever did see. Oh my heavens. Do you know what kind of stew we're making? Here we go. Take the cream, here it is, and pour it in the pot. Stir it, stir it, stir it a lot. Take it out now, what will it be? The prettiest clouds that you ever did see. What did we make with our colors in the pot? We stirred it and stirred it and stirred it a lot. We took it out now. What will it be? What kind of stew did we make? Teacher Missy, what do you think?
Should I say it?
I think you should.
I think we made, or you made, rainbow stew.
Rainbow stew! We took all of our vegetables and our fruits and even our cream, and we made rainbow stew. Hey, thanks for playing.
Hey, Miss Tracy, look, look, look.
Oh my gosh, I can read the title of that, and this is a book about soup and carrots.
And carrots and soup. I wonder what they have to do with each other. Carrot soup. Well, there's the name of our book. This book was written and illustrated by John Segal. And if you notice, there's a little guy back here. Can you see that little guy? Oh, there's a dog back there. Looks a little bit like my Charlie. And what is this big thing with those funny?
It's a bunny!
A bunny! Look at his teeth. He looks like he'd be a good carrot eater.
I think so.
I'm wondering. Carrot soup. Well, let's find out about this. And this book comes to us from Simon & Schuster. Okay, let's see. Carrot soup. Carrot soup. I might go home and make carrot soup. It sounds so good. All right. Well, it was spring, Rabbit's favorite season, and it was time to plant the garden, order carrot seeds, and look forward to enjoying his favorite food, carrot soup. And he has all kinds of different carrots he's planting here, different shapes and sizes, and this is even a white one here, a white carrot. Have you ever seen a white carrot? Have you, Miss Tracy?
I have not.
I have. And they taste pretty much the same, but they look quite different. Well, Rabbit plowed. There he is out in the field plowing away. And he planted, tossing his seeds.
And carrot seeds are so tiny.
They're itty, itty, bitty, yes. And you kind of don't want them too close together because then you get too many carrots in one spot and they don't get very big. Well, Rabbit watered and he weeded. He waited. And he waited. And he waited. Takes a while for carrots to grow. Until finally it was time to pick the carrots. Rabbit gathered his tools and his wheelbarrow, and off he went. There he goes. But something was terribly wrong at the carrot patch. Rabbit looked up, looked down, he looked over and under, and inside and out, roots and rocks and dirt and mud. That's what Rabbit saw. But what Rabbit did not see, carrots. There were no carrots. They were gone. Oh, look at his face. Oh, Miss Tracy, he's very unhappy.
Yes.
Rabbit went to see Mole. Mole, have you seen my carrots? Someone has stolen my carrots. Oh, take a good look at this picture. Somebody's behind the tree with carrots. And Mole replied, Rabbit, you know, I don't see very well. You might ask Dog. Dog, someone has taken all of my carrots, said Rabbit. Have you seen them? Well, I don't care very much for carrots, said Dog. Why don't you ask Cat? There's somebody lurking behind the trees with carrots. Looks like a cat to me. Cat, I was hoping to have carrot soup tonight, but my carrots have just disappeared, said Rabbit. Have you seen them? Carrots? Said Cat. Why would I be interested in your carrots? Perhaps Duck knows something about your carrots. There are creepers again behind the tree. Rabbit asked Duck, have you seen my carrots? Well, I prefer fish to carrots, said Duck. But Pig, Pig will eat anything. Maybe he has seen your carrots. Oh, who's driving the tractor? Pulling the carrots. It's Pig.
And look at all the balloons.
I know, balloons, balloons, balloons. Why these? Well, that's a good observation, Miss Tracy. I wonder what the balloons are for. But Pig was nowhere to be found. No carrot soup tonight. Rabbit was sad. Yeah, look at his ears are even hanging. Discouraged and disappointed, Rabbit went home. There's somebody in the window at Rabbit's house. I wonder who's in his house. Oh my, look.
Oh, look at all the balloons.
Balloons and friends, and in the middle of the table, I believe I see
Carrot soup.
carrot soup. And they yell, surprise!
Oh, I think that's a happy surprise.
I think he was delighted. Absolutely delighted. And like in our other book, Boys and Girls, there is a recipe in the back to make carrot soup. And it looks pretty easy. I mean, it looks like something that you could maybe help a grown-up with and tackle. Would be good to try, wouldn't it?
Yes, I would love to taste carrot soup.
I know, me too. Me too. Carrot soup with a balloon.
Hey, Storytime friends. Hey, Teacher Missy.
Yes, ma'am.
Does anybody want to wave a scarf?
Oh, scarf guys.
Yay! So out of your Storytime kits, I'd like you to find your scarf. If you don't have your Storytime kit yet, you can come to the library and pick one up. We have one here for you, and you get to keep forever and ever and ever. Excuse me? 1 second. Are you sure? Storytime friends. Elephant would like to be our Storytime friend today. Hello, Elephant. Hello. Hello, Teacher Missy.
Good morning, Elephant.
Hello, Storytime friends. I'm delighted, simply, utterly delighted to be with you today. Elephant, would you like to sit here and watch? Yes, please. Okay, that's a good spot for you. All right, now, we need to give Teacher Missy her favorite green scarf.
Oh, the green one.
And if you don't have a scarf, what else could you wave? That would be a good idea. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, paper towel or a sock or a washcloth or a hand towel, or you can just wave your hand if you want to. All right, here we go. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to make some soup and stir it in our pot. Here we go. And this is just a poem, and this is how it goes. Can you guys stir with me? Oh, you know what I see? I see Teacher Missy trying to read the words that we have on our cheat board. But guess what? I have words for Teacher Missy.
Oh, Tracy, thank you.
All right, here we go. Stir the soup in the pot. Boy, it's really hot. Stir it fast, really fast. Can you stir really, really fast? Okay, now stir it slow, really slow. Stir it high, stir it low. It's still hot. Let's blow. Stir it fast, like you should. I think it's done. It's good. I'd suggest not really eating your scarf, just pretending, okay? All right, because scarves, not really tasty. Pretend soup, delicious, okay? Here we go. Now we're gonna sing a song. We're gonna do much the same thing, but we're gonna be making vegetable soup. So we're gonna talk about the things you have to do to make soup, and our scarf is going to help us make the soup. Here we go. This is the way we wash our veggies, wash our veggies, wash our veggies. This is the way we wash our veggies so early in the morning. Okay, now we've got some clean veggies. What do we have to do with them? I think we should peel them. This is the way we peel our veggies, peel our veggies, peel our veggies. This is the way we peel our veggies so early in the morning. Ooh, I almost ran out of breath on that one. Now, okay, now they're all peeled, they're washed and they're peeled. You're right, we better chop them up. Now, if you're making a stew, you can chop them up into bigger pieces. If you're making a soup, you can chop them up into littler pieces. It's entirely up to you. Here we go. This is the way we chop our veggies, chop our veggies, chop our veggies. This is the way we chop our veggies so early in the morning. Okay, now let's put them all in the pot. Okay, now we're gonna stir the pot. Here we go. This is the way we stir our veggies, stir our veggies, stir our veggies. This is the way we stir our veggies so early in the morning. Oh, can you even take how delicious our pretend soup smells?
Oh, I can smell it right now, just in my imagination.
And the fun thing is, I bet you all of you guys have put different things in your pretend soup. Some of you might have used broccoli, and some of you might have used carrots, and some of you might have used cabbage. It's all delicious when it gets into soup. Here we go. Now, we're gonna share our soup with other people. Here we go. This is the way we serve our veggies, serve our veggies, serve our veggies. Here's some for you, here's some for you. This is the way we serve our veggies so early in the morning. Oh, I gave some to Miss Dion and I gave some to Miss Nicole. I forgot Teacher Missy. Here, Teacher
There
Missy.
we go.
Okay, here we go. And finally, we're gonna eat our veggies. And like I mentioned before, eating a scarf, not delicious. But eating pretend soup, delicious. So we're gonna pretend we're putting it near our mouth, but not really in our mouth. Okay, here we go. And we're not gonna just eat veggies anymore, we're gonna eat soup. This is the way we eat our soup, eat our soup, eat our soup. This is the way we eat our soup so early in the morning. Oh, that was so delicious, and my tummy is full. Thanks for playing. Oh, Teacher Missy, what fun I've had today. And guess what, people? I am so hungry.
Well, I was just thinking that.
I want some soup. Is anybody having soup for lunch today or supper tonight? I think I'm gonna have to make some soup today. But now, my friend, it might be time to say goodbye.
I think so.
Yes, but hey, before we go, if you guys live near us, you should come and check out these books and make the soup recipes that are in the back and let us know how they tasted, because I'd love to know. And maybe if you wanted to make some pretend soup, you could make some rainbow stew like we did today. That was so much fun. We put it in the pot, we stirred it a lot. We did it.
It was fun.
All right, my friend, should we go home and make some soup?
I'm ready. It's my favorite thing to do.
Would you sing with us, Storytime friends? Okay, here we go. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Yes, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Story time is done today. Now it's time to go and play. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Goodbye, everybody.
You guys make some soup with a grown-up.